Yeah, on the phone too.
Checking connection.
Wow.
Yeah, it should be going now.
Okay, you are live on Instagram.
Live on Instagram.
Hello.
And you are live on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram.
Hi, YouTube. Ooh. Hi.
All right.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Brain, it worked.
We good to go?
Yep, we're good to go.
Sweet.
You guys are live?
Hello, Key. How are you?
Hello, Jeremiah. How are you?
I'm good.
We're here.
We are here. What are we here to talk about
What are
today?
we here to talk about? We're here to talk about...
These guys.
Wow. Amazing. So these are, of course, you know, the Harker Vests. We've had them around for a while now. But these are very specifically the Texas Renaissance Festival exclusives. So we made these actually for TRF so that we can bring them there.
Sorry, we're not wearing them. We don't have any sizes that fit anymore.
Yeah.
There are not many of these left. So if you're looking to get one, jump.
Yeah.
Jumping.
But yeah, so we made these individually by hand for TRF. And so that's why they're in all different kinds of styles and colors and sizes, and they're all really cool.
I don't know how many of these. I know that the Bloodline is available, not in this size.
So this
Features
one's the
selection.
Yeah, okay, that's what.
Yeah, Leslie gave them names.
Some pretty bang on trend names.
I
Yeah.
got
So
to name them for one.
This one kind of looks like, what is it, Victorian
Eclipse.
Victorian Eclipse, but the fabric is different. So Victorian Eclipse is, I want to say like the cargo
It is.
fabric. It's like a slightly soft.
And
fluff.
these two are wool.
I don't know if you
This
can hear that.
This one's more of like a. I don't know how to describe it. It's probably like a nylon. I would assume.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sort of nylon.
It's not a cotton. It's not a cotton blend like most of. And these two are wool. So we have some that are existing colors. This is Victorian Fog, which is actually what I have on. It's a little bit lighter, so it's not exactly the same color.
Yep.
But it is very, very similar. We also have Victorian Eclipse, which is the blue that we have sold as well.
Victorian
Disciple. Oh, I get them wrong every time.
You keep doing this to me. But this one is, we've had this one before. This is the Victorian Disciple in the blue herringbone wool. Very beautiful. We haven't seen it in a hot minute because it was one of the colors for the Rooks a couple seasons ago, I believe.
Yes, so we may be all sold out of those. I am not 100% sure. Apologies if these are sold out as we were talking about them. I mean, we launched them 2 hours ago, and I think we had about 30 to start, give or take. And we're now down to, I want to say 9 or maybe 8 or 9. So,
And if people are just now hearing about them, it's because you're not signed up to the email list.
yes, if you're not on the email list, we sent them out. They're also on the homepage of the website. Somebody may ask a good question today in the Discord chat. And he asked, will they just be in the email, or will they go out, or will they be in a banner on the website? And I would like to, I guess I could address that. We typically I like to put both a banner or something clickable on the website and also in the email. So very rarely will there be an email that goes out with some kind of a promotion that doesn't also go on the homepage, at least for a few days.
Yeah.
We'll probably take the Harker Vests down because they'll be gone. And I would assume by the end of today, there probably won't be any left. So if you're looking to get them, jump in. But yeah, you should get emails, and also they'll be available on the website most of the time, pretty much all the time.
And I do post them on the social medias as well. Make sure that all of that goes out at the same time. But social media is kind of a fickle beast, and it's kind of all up to the algorithm gods whether or not you see it in time.
Yeah.
So the best way to get notified when these kinds of really exclusive things drop is through the email signups.
Yes. And Key on I believe the story said TRF Part 1. So there will be a Part 2 coming later this week. They won't be Harker Vests. They will be other vest adjacent
We can talk about them.
vests and vest adjacent items.
Yeah.
So if you're familiar with the Elise vests or the Elias vests, if those mean anything to you, then you will want to come and see what we have on Thursday because we
The
have
Elite vests are something that we've had before. The Elias are, I think, a slightly revamped version of one of our other vests.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we have some other vests. They're similar to the Harker in some ways, and fabric and pattern wise a little bit different as well. So they are.
Yeah, we chose slightly different fabrics for the Elise and Elias vests. They're kind of a little bit lighter, a little bit more playful, I want to say.
Yeah, they've got some cool like tartans and stuff. We've got some interesting patterns that we've never done anything before.
Some nice colors.
Yeah, done anything in before. So those will be launching later this week. And as before, if you're not on our Discord server, I'm assuming that most of you probably are. We did announce earlier today that they were coming on the Discord server. So join the Discord server to get like we let the Vanguard know beforehand just to like be ready because I know some people were ready to go at 2 p.m. And I think I even posted the link a few minutes early on there too. So it's a little bit of an exclusive place. It's cool. So any questions about the Harker colors or the Elise what we have coming on next a little bit later this week?
We do have a question about the red Elise and what size it is. There is only one of them.
Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
it's like upper 30s, 30-ish. I don't really know.
It's my size.
It's Keith's size.
I fit.
So if you know that, then you'll know.
Does that mouse not work?
We don't know. Yeah, the mouse
We
is
don't have a mouse pad. Sorry.
Yeah, the mouse is shoddy at best. The sizes are... We have more Elise vests than we had Harker vests in women's cuts. I can say that. I'm not trying to purposefully be cagey. I just don't know how many we have and what sizes they are. It is very similar to Rare Finds and Oddities that we have an assortment. And
It's
only,
kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, we only have a couple of each size.
Yep.
So... we do have a pretty large variety of sizes though in both women's and men's cuts.
Wait, you're really not gonna say what size the red one is?
I don't know. It's like a 30.
It's my size. If you know what my size is,
37, 39.
That
I
means
don't know.
nothing,
30,
Keith.
35.
it's a 37.
Who
37.
even are you?
37.
Who am I?
But there are some other. I can show. Let me show one off. Just I really like the color of this. I don't know something about the green. This is a 33, so it's pretty small. But I
Perfect.
really love this color.
And it has a really nice rust top stitch as well. If you can't
Yeah,
see it.
so these are really sweet. As with the Harker Vest, we'll give you a time frame. I feel like am I drifting out of the frame a little
You
bit?
are on Instagram. You need to scooch
That
a
way.
little bit. Y'all need to be closer together.
No, it's not.
There you go.
So much like today, these will be dropping, I'm assuming around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., 3 p.m. We'll let you know on the Discord, and we will send out an email, and it'll be on the homepage. So we're gonna have some sweet stuff later this week too.
Another question: would any of these possibly find their way into Power Boost boxes?
Yeah.
I mean, only if there are any left.
Yes. So only if we don't sell them
Yeah,
before.
it's kind of a luck of the draw situation with the Power Boost boxes.
Yeah.
So really, the only way to guarantee that you'll get the size that you want and potentially the color that you want is to
Buy it.
grab them
Yes. So
off of the website.
the first chance to buy them will be when you see them, and if they are left over, we might stick them in a boost box.
Yeah.
There's really no telling if they will or not.
The possibility is not zero. Let's put it that way.
But it's lower than if you asked for, let's say, or if you wanted something that is one of our more steadily stocked items.
Mhm.
Much lower because there's a
And-
tiny little rack of them and that's it. So
And not to like this isn't a ploy to what is it called when manufactured manufactured scarcity, not one of those. Some of these we literally don't have any of that fabric left and we aren't going to get anymore, so we're not going to ever make them again in those fabrics.
Yeah.
So
some of the more interesting Harker vests, if you saw them on the websites, there's only going to be one.
Yeah.
We just
some of the Elises have this really nice like Shantung kind of material.
No one knows what
If anybody knows their fabrics, then it's like a Dupioni Shantung kind of situation. I don't know exactly what it is because I don't know the stats, but they're pretty, and I let them do what? Let's see.
What are you doing?
We have a Harker question about the restock of Harkers. When will they get restocked next year? Not sure.
Early. We're aiming. I mean, we're aiming for Q2, Q1, Q2. Probably end of Q1, beginning of Q2, hopefully.
Maybe.
They are a champ. I will say, like I think I said the last time we talked about this, they are a champion, so we do aim to keep them. We know that the red one, the red wool, the Devil's Fury, was like super popular, so I think we're going to be making a lot more that are similar to that because we know that those were popular.
Yep.
But we don't have an exact date. It'll be as early as possible next year. They are a big seller, so we will try to keep them in stock as much as possible.
Yep.
No promises.
No promises, though.
Any questions from the Graham?
Graham has no question. And as always with restocks, we will see. We should see a new colorway for the Harker.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. So let's move on then, and we can circle back. So let's talk a little bit about the loyalty program.
Loyalty program.
We are sending out an email later tonight. I think 6 p.m. is when we're planning on it. Giving you the general outline of the loyalty program.
Mm-hmm.
We won't be talking specifics until really kind of like the day before New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, when the program actually starts.
Yeah.
But the most important tidbits that we are letting everyone know today is that we are introducing a tier system.
A tiers.
That is based on your lifetime spend with the company or the amount of money that you've spent since you've been with us all the way back to 2013, 2010, whenever the online was started. It includes advanced purchases.
Yep.
And it will place you in a tier based on how much you've spent. Again, we're not letting you know what the numbers are. They'll be available once the program is launched. But basically, you will get more points based on what tier you were in, and if you're in the upper tiers, you will get some exclusive things like gifts throughout the year, and possibly even the possibility to order to like first access to things and stuff like that.
Early access type thing.
Early access, or like if yeah, we haven't really ironed it out yet exactly, but you will get some. No, the gift part, the upper.
Yeah.
So the very highest tier is like we want to include some really sweet stuff because it's a very exclusive. We will include some
really sweet stuff. But how sweet we're talking?
We're not sure how sweet yet, but it's going to be stuff that no one else can get.
Yep.
Because it is kind of an exclusive club. I think right now there are like 13 people that qualify for that tier out of 30,000 customers.
Whoa.
So 13 out of 30,000 is quite a low percentage, but once you get there, we're going to offer you some sweet stuff.
Yep.
All the tiers.
Yeah, all the tiers. So basically the way that it'll work is in your first, like so everyone will accrue XP. It's not like no one will get XP. It's just that the more loyal or the longer you've been a customer, the higher your multiplier will be.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. If you've been on other like loyalty programs that do something similar, it's probably really similar to that. Higher you go, the higher the points, and the more chances of getting sweet things, exclusive things.
So stuff they buy now.
Yeah.
So this is a question that we get a lot on. I get a lot on social media and stuff. Is even if you purchase stuff like right now, you're still gonna get a few points here and there of XP, and it seems like a waste to have it so close to the end of the year when they expire. Don't worry about that, because whatever it is you buy now is still feeding into your tier for next year. So even though your points are going to expire, they will expire regularly from now on, you're still setting yourself up for some pretty sweet kicks. Pumped up kicks.
Yeah, we haven't really, like I said, we're not talking about the actual amounts yet. There will be like progress in the way to track what tier you're in. You'll be tagged in the loyalty program. But the loyalty program is really not changing a whole lot. We're just introducing this tier system as a way to reward people who have been a customer for longer.
Mm-hmm. And like newbies to the program still get their own cute little perks.
Yeah, we do have some stuff that will go exclusively to first time buyers as well, but it will be different than the regular points that people will get as they've spent more and more and been.
Yeah.
The idea that we've been saying all along is like the way that the program was before, it really kind of rewarded everyone the same. And we wanted to make it so that it's rewarded based on how much you've purchased and how long you've been with us. Because we've got some people that have spent, a lot of time with us and have bought lots of different things with us, and we want to reward them.
Some of y'all in the boost boxes have been a struggle because you have basically like one or like three of everything that we own. So we're just going through our inventory like, what the fuck do you not have?
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, but there was a little bit of head knocking, head scratching for that boost box.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
So don't get too, like I said, the email is going out later tonight with all of basically all of the stuff that we said a little bit better outlined. There's a sweet little graphic in there to explain it to you. So yeah, any questions about that? We will be fielding questions, I'm sure, as the new loyalty program launches. But the takeaway here that we want everyone to know is, like, for example, if you were maybe thinking about not buying a Harker vest because you're like, well, I don't get anything loyalty-wise from it, you will. It'll go towards your lifetime tier, and that will give you increased benefits and more XP next year when the program starts. So
it's like leveling up in a video game. The treasure chests get cooler and cooler. Sure, like the world level gets more painful and you might die every once in a while, but that's expected.
So we were actually toying with the idea too of so this is something that will be in progress as we go. We were toying with like introducing more levels possibly, or different rewards, or it'll be kind of an evolving system for a little while. But like I said, the important point is it's not like we're just gonna. I think a lot of people were afraid that you would just start over from scratch, and that
we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're grandfathering in. What do you want to call it? Like we're reintroducing rewards for people that have had them previously. So but by all means, use up all your XP at the end of this year, because the current Smile XP won't be hanging around at all. So if you got it, use it.
A couple final things before we wrap up. Emily Woog says, I've been thinking about getting a boost box and I'm afraid of that. There's no risk with a boost. Like, if we can't, we'll find something for you. And if we can't, we'll just tell you, sorry.
I'm sure we have something for you. For sure.
And then the tiers are interesting. You've only been selling things in my size for, I think, 3 years, but I suppose someone could simply spend their way into the top tier.
I mean, that's how it will work. And I said it's based on events and also online sales, so it's like all purchases. I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head, but the tiers get more exclusive as you go up. So, but the entry level tier is actually quite low, given. So most people, by the time they make 3 or 4 orders, will be into the bottom tier. So if you've been with us and you've made, I would say, probably more than 4 or 5 orders, you'll be in the tier already, or 3 or 4 orders. So it's a pretty low entry level, and then it kind of scales up from there.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have been talking up the exclusivity of the very top, most exclusive tier. All of the tiers get good rewards.
Yeah. So all of the tiers will get things like a flat discount at a certain rate throughout the year. So let's say if you're in one of the higher tiers, you might get a discount. Again, we are not talking about it as specifically as we will be in a couple of weeks, but it might be something like you get a $20 off coupon on your birthday, or a $20 off coupon on a special day, or something along those lines. So each tier, in addition to getting more XP, which is always sweet, you will get more increasing rewards as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just extra XP, it's extra XP and also cool stuff too.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, let's wrap up. Harker Vests.
Harker Vests, available now, but for potentially not much longer.
By the end of the day, maybe?
Elise and Elias coming
Thursday. We're going to be putting some more TRF stuff on Thursday.
You know what we're about.
This is not all of the the TRF stuff. We do have some more TRF stuff, but this is the stuff that will be coming after Christmas. That stuff will be coming after Christmas. So
Yep.
this will be the last. These will really be like the last kind of things that we're launching that are new before Christmas. Well, new. They're different, maybe not new in terms of brand new design-wise, but they are different and cool.
Loyalty program. We're
Coming
sending
soon.
up some info later tonight, and then we'll be really nailing down those specifics for you before the end of the year.
And if you have any questions about the loyalty program, I mean, we'll be like talking about it off and on Discord. So I'm not saying necessarily that you'll get a direct answer right away, but we'll be in the chat on Discord for the next week or two, kind of answering questions as we. And again, this is not like we're trying to be cagey for like some weird reason.
It's Pitty Chat.
Okay.
Guess what?
He said, "Merry Christmas, Volante."
Thank you. It's not like we're being cagey for some weird reason. It's just that we're trying to like make sure that we have everything ironed out fully before we talk about it. We don't want to miss.
Who are you talking about?
What?
No.
Somebody in chat.
Somebody whose name I actually recognize. I mean, there are a few people here I recognize, obviously. Ish and Emily, but Pitty Chat I recognize as well. Sorry.
Okay. So we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
On Thursday, hopefully.
You
Are
gotta
you
hit
turning
end-
the tree?
You gotta
Are you
hit end
Oh
stream.
my god!
Leslie. So yeah,
You had at least one job.
there's a reason why I'm normally
How
behind.
do I
the
end
camera.
it?